Now, parenting is an incredibly hard job. We all know that. But there is a part of it that no one warns you about, and actually, no one really expects. It's loneliness. Now, surely your mum brought you up as a single parent. That must have been particularly tough on her, especially at that time. Nowadays, people are more used to seeing single parents, but not so much at that time.
Well, I think back then, you know, my mother raised my brother and I on her own. But I have to say about my mum, she'd have her work and she'd go out and do her work, but she was that party girl, you know, she had her friends, so she managed to balance really well. I don't think I was ever aware that my mother was overly lonely. She kept busy, she worked hard, and she liked her little girlfriends and partying time.
Yeah. It's funny because I come from a really big family and they live next door, and you know I'd never been lonely. I didn't even know what it meant. But then when I had my baby, and even then through the day there'd be family in and out, but at night that 2 o'clock feed, that 12 o'clock, that 3, I really felt for the first time ever loneliness, and I likened it to almost physical, where I just felt like I was almost falling into this like black hole, and it was really scares me. Even now I don't like to think about it because I think that could possibly happen to any of us.
Well, you like to surround yourself with kind of noise, don't you? You don't like being still and quiet, and I think that is almost a fear of being lonely and alone.
Yeah, I don't even like to hear the word.
Plays a huge part because I was brought up by a single mum as well, and it was just me and my mum, and I was an only child, so I'm actually really happy with my own company because that's always the way it's been. Whereas I think if you're part of a bigger family, there's probably when you're on your own, you do feel pockets of
there's no preparation for it.
I'm quite like you. I like a lot of chaos around me, hence all the kids. But the only time I feel lonely is when Junior and Princess, they have to go and see Pete, because it's that void in the house, the noise. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's normal for most people that parents that's split up, but it's the noise, and you know, it doesn't feel right when they're not there. That's when I feel quite lonely, because I like them to all be there, the chaos, the noise, the moaning, the whinging, even though I'm like, oh my God, but you still love it and miss it.